Welcome back to Green State TV. My name is Cole and I'm here with my friend Brady. Brady, tell us exactly where we are.
Well, we're in the heart of Central Florida, about an hour north of Tampa. My family homesteaded this farm about 100 years ago when they came down from Georgia, and we've been here ever since, growing vegetables, seed grass, and now we have mainly commercial beef cattle.
Brady, sometimes people that are not involved in agriculture have these concerns about where their food comes and the safety of it. How do you address something like that?
I think the biggest way that we can address misconceptions within the agricultural industry is by being upfront and open about what we do. If you come here to our farm, we've got nothing to hide. We have cows grazing on grass the way that God intended them to. I think that the biggest thing that we do as agriculturists is we go on the defensive and we start getting really kind of protective of our industry, when instead we should be much more on the offensive, working to educate people at the forefront, working with consumers, working with younger children at the middle school, elementary, even preschool level, educating them about not only where their food comes from, but the importance of a viable and active American agricultural industry.
How can the youth get involved with that task?
I think there's a number of ways. Through organizations such as 4-H and FFA, give students a chance as young as 8 years old to get involved with showing and raising livestock. I think another way that we can really take hold of that is by, as producers, welcoming school-age groups out to our farms to be a part of what we do. Show them what our farm's about, how it works, and just being upfront and honest with them about what the agricultural industry really stands for. I think it's up to the producers to take a larger role than we have in the past.
What are the top 3 concerns that consumers might have in the ag marketplace today?
For best I can tell, the top 3 concerns that consumers might have today would first and foremost be affordability. At the end of the day, I think consumers want a product that's wholesome, but also one they can afford. The second concern would definitely be safety. They want to put a product on their table that their families can consume and not have to worry about foodborne disease or illness. And I think the third that's coming more and more to the forefront is, are these animals treated humanely? So I think all 3 of those combine into kind of the perfect storm for agriculture to make a better case for the way we raise our animals. From an affordability standpoint, Americans pay less for their food than any other country in the world. From a safety standpoint, the rate of foodborne illness in this country is hundreds of times lower than that of even other developed countries. And then when you look at just from an overall humanely treating animal standpoint, there's nothing inhumane about what we're doing here, nor is there anything inhumane about what the average farmer is doing with their animals. Cases of cruelty in animals are greatly disproportionate in terms of what good farmers are doing, and I think that we as good farmers need to make a better case for the affordability that we provide to American consumers, the safety of our animals, and ultimately how we treat them.
Thanks for tuning in to another great episode of Green State TV out here in Central Florida with my good friend Brady. Brady, thanks for letting us come out.
Thank you, Cole.
And be sure to check back for our next video series.